Hello, everyone. My name is Shadow, and I'll be your entertainer this evening. Going to be playing some more of Black Book today. We've got one of the three implements that we needed for the ritual to bring her husband back to life. Unfortunately, we've also got two seals left to complete. Hopefully, we've got enough time. Let's hop in and see what we can get done. I think we still got candles and the towel, I think it was. We got a knife last time.
So I went back then.
Some witch was after him then. I've heard about this kind of witches, the ones turning into cattle. All the lot are crazy. So, you've managed to deal with her? Good. Our business will benefit it. I've heard that the police were searching for Nikiforich, but they never found him. Maybe he'll be able to escape. Well, to hell with him. Kupala night is coming. What are you going to look for?
So I think the towel was taken to, I think it was another church to deal with some spirits. And the candles we have to deal with a town, I think it was, that has a fever. Which is probably being caused by Schwartz. I think we'll do the candles
The
today.
rumor is that there's a fever in the score. I'll go and find some corpses there, I gather.
Start with the candles.
Be careful. There was one time when I encountered these demonic sisters. Don't expect anything good from them. They are cunning and much smarter than your regular evil spirit. They lure you in, trick you. That's why there are so many fall victim to them.
You think I'll be able to banish that demon?
You be the judge. So little time has passed, but you've become this powerful of a witch. If you want, send her packing. If not, steal the magic ingredient and get back home. Well, God helps. Hurry up.
So it sounds like he at least sort of knows what's up with the candles. Okay, so he has Calamity. Here's a Calamity one. I get the feeling if we're going to be dealing with a witch in this one, these two might be important. So, have to strike them with an aspen log or the back of our hand, I guess.
Howdy, Vasilisa. They've been talking about you in the village. They say you'll protect from any evil spirit.
Yes, it's my craft nowadays.
Me and my sister-in-law were gathering mushrooms to the north of here. I thought you might be interested. Here, I brought you some mushrooms. So we were gathering them, and all of a sudden something howled in the woods to the north of Vilgard. On the road to Iskor, Lord forgive me.
Come to think of it, we haven't had any like actual side quests for a while. The last one we had was Prushka's finding out he was a god. Since then, no one's actually told us or asked us to do anything that would completely detract from the quest. It's always been just a side road detour.
Clearly a demon voice. We ran. I don't know how we managed not to lose all the mushrooms.
All right. I'll check what kind of chart appeared there.
Greetings, Yegor Evlampevich.
Long time no see, Tikhon. They say a sickness has come to Iskar.
Oh, a catastrophe. Me and my family had to move to my hunting lodge, the one by the river, just to be safe. Something terrible is going on there.
Yes, you better not brave the fever.
I'm here on other business, though. We let these buff freeze in winter to get rid of the cockroaches. But come spring, there are armies of them marching through the house. We don't know what...
Oh, I know of your problem, Tikhon. You didn't call on any knowers for your daughter's wedding. Now you have plenty of guests at home.
Oh, Yegor Evlampevich, forgive me. I come bearing gifts. Here, a piece of fur. Take it. Help me, will you?
That's for my granddaughter to decide.
Help me, mistress. I can't bear living under these conditions.
All right. Tell me where Yuzbai is. I'll drop in if I'm nearby.
Oh, thank you. I'll go and tell my family the good news.
And that one's also just like a side quest thing.
Hello there. So, old Yegor, how you doing?
Well, I can't complain.
Here you are, to sweeten up your life even more. Ooh, some mash. Anyway, I have this problem. It didn't work out with the Leshy.
You don't say.
Yeah, I've been bringing him mash. Now he's asking for offerings every night. Recently, it wasn't enough for him. He took my wooden plough. My new plough.
Would you look at that? Well, my granddaughter is managing Khaldun business now.
You live in Большое Поле now, right? I'm going to Iskor, actually.
Well, I moved to the new settlement to the east.
All right. I'll drop by if I'm nearby.
I'll see you soon.
It's an awful lot of optional tasks compared to usual. That shouldn't be too bad, though. I guess it was a small map to begin with.
You stop just in time. Shorts sit on the branches of an old tree. Their eyes gleam while they wait for careless passers-by who forget to cross themselves.
Not just gonna leave these guys sitting in here. Come on. Besides, this is a good warm-up for whatever boss battle comes. Oops, all stab. Oh. Ouch. mean, we probably can't just completely knock him down, so he's gonna get rid of the statuses. We can defend against those two pretty easily, which will upgrade his damage. So that's full burst. Let's do that. So those two on the side should probably get knocked out this round. One in the middle's a little troublesome. Arrive to all enemies, that will get rid of them anyway. Give him some waste so I can use this next round. And that should work out. Oh. Oh. Okay. That should be alright. Yes, I could get rid of his damage absorption, but meh. Curse isn't so bad. That's a lot of waste. So he's pretty much down. So is he. Or I could knock him out myself.
You pass through the field where the woman heard terrible screams. This proves true. From the direction of Bolshepolsk settlement, you hear someone howling.
Do I investigate, or do I say, yep, it's true, I'm gone? I should investigate.
It turns out it wasn't a demon howling, but a dog,
Doggo.
tied to a fresh blockhouse. You guess the reason. It's likely the owner of the new izba decided to make the animal into an offering, so that life in the new surroundings is safe.
Okay, on the one hand, I absolutely want to let the dog go. That could be my doggo now. On the other hand, that's an offering to the Chorts, which we know it is dangerous to take offerings from the dwarves. It wouldn't be the first time I stole an offering, though.
You untie the dog, and the frightened animal disappears into the forest. What fate awaits this house is unknown, but in any case, these peasants will have to do without a blood sacrifice.
They'll be fine. And if they have any troubles, they'll come pay me to fix them. It's a win-win.
Despite the close proximity to Iskor, the peasants of Bolshoye Polya are unconcerned. Life here goes on its usual way, and the people don't even begin to suspect that dangerous Chorts bearing a sickness may be close. The villagers think that they have nothing to fear. They regularly go to the church and even visit banyas. The villagers think that they have nothing to fear. They regularly go to the church and even visit banyas.
Okay, I do have to wonder why... Okay, so this one increases it by 2 instead of 1, so that's... I was wondering why you would want your sins increase to cost more. But you're also getting more of the decomposure. Oh, that would actually be pretty useful, I think. Here's the one that I have. Technically, I've got a better one.
The settlement smells like new izbas, and even in this late hour, the work here goes on. Someone is building a barn. Someone is fixing the tools for field work. You find the man who asked for your help. Despite his loss, he doesn't falter, and tries to make some substitution for the lost plow.
Oh, Vasilisa, thank God. I thought you'd never come. You can't really roam round the region with a fever in Iskor, right?
I was nearby, so I decided to drop in.
Well, I don't even know what to say. It's a disaster.
Your wooden plow was taken by the Leshy?
Imagine that. What a plough that was. A work of art.
Tell me what's gone missing.
Well, I know your kind doesn't really work in the field.
Excuse you, I've been in the field this entire time.
But a peasant's plough is
Oh,
like your
not-
sorceress books for you. Can't do without it.
He meant like a farm field, not like in the field, like out in the world. Yeah, that's fair.
We plough the field with it. And my wooden plough is the latest innovation of engineering. Oh, I've been saving so long for it. And why does the forest master need it even?
So you weren't on very good terms with Leshy, right?
What do you mean, not on good terms? I have a field near the Fairwood, and I've always left him some offerings as is proper. Never had any problems.
There, to the east.
Right.
Maybe you left him lousy offerings, so he punished you, no?
God forbid, Vasya. I've been giving him even more than usual lately, and still he asked for more.
Have you talked to the Leshy?
Well, no. I left a charter near the offering. My granddad taught me one Zagavor. So, recently the forest master left a note that said to bring him more. More mash.
Well, that's new. The Leshy writing something on a charter. I don't remember hearing that.
Are we thinking it's not the Leshy?
So I brought more, and still he asked for even more. Wasn't enough for him. So he punished me. Today I'm bringing him another offering.
You know what? I'll check on the Leshy myself. Give me that offering of yours and wait for me here. He may kill you.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Here, take this mash.
Well, see you soon.
Yeah, probably not the Leshy in that case. Someone probably trying to use the Leshy as a cover. Be human in this case.
The field covered with fog reminds you of Nimzia, but only the surface. You don't feel the crushing presence of ancient evil spirits. It's hard to imagine that the master of the forest himself came to this old tree stump. When you put the mash on the stump, you hear a loud cracking in the forest. At the foggy edge of the forest appears the tall figure of the spirit.
Well, of course we're gonna talk first. We don't... When in this series have we just attacked?
Howdy, Master of
We
the
can talk.
Forest.
And he does look kind of like a Leshy so far.
Hey there, young woman. Yes, it is I, the master of the forest.
Okay, see, that line right there makes me more suspicious.
Leave the mash on the stove and be on your way, or else I will kill you.
And that makes me even less certain of it. Ha. You'd think a Leshy of all things would recognize it nowhere.
I've met a Leshy before. Didn't think I would again.
Yes, run while you still can. Oh, any minute the pines will sway, the chorts will swarm. From all around.
Why do you need so much strong drink, Master of the Forest?
Well, it's to feed my forest children.
That was a lie.
The terrible chorts of the forest. As soon as you see them, you will die from fear.
They say you took a wooden plow from the peasants.
This was an offering to the master of the forest. To us, that is.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've learned what I needed, Forest Man.
attack or disenchant?
You shouldn't have stolen the plow. I can make this chart come clean. But what Zuccover should I use? For what evil spirit?
Forest Chud makes the most sense. It's clearly not about Yunoi, I don't think. See if I can find any of that. There it is, Vodunoi. Bend water to his will, so yeah, it's clearly not about Yunoi. And he's definitely not a peasant. I mean, he is definitely a chord, it seems like. There was no hint there. I clicked on it and it gave me no hint. Come on, that's not fair. That is just not fair. There was no hint there.
I think the one for a mysterious chewed will do.
What are you whispering there? Oh, I see you. Put a cross on yourself. I will return later.
The stretched figure turns and runs, winding between the trees. In several moments, you will lose it. You can only get back to the peasant.
So all I got was that I was wrong. There was no hint to tell me what I was wrong about. All I know was that it wasn't the Vodunoi. And probably not peasant.
The peasant regretfully remembers his lost wooden plow. Not a surprise. It must have been one of his most expensive purchases. The man agrees that you can't argue with demons and says his goodbyes. His family will take this loss hard.
I mean, it's still giving me the option to set off here.
The field covered with fog reminds you of Nimzia, but only the surface. You don't feel when you put the mash on the stump. You hear a loud cracking in the...
Howdy, Master of the Forest.
Hey there, young woman. Leave the mash on the stove and be on your way, or...
Well, I've learned what I needed, Forest Man. You shouldn't have stolen the... I can make this chart come clean. But what Zuccover should I use? For what evil spirit?
So the Forest Chud didn't work. Probably not peasant or Vodunoi.
I think the one for the charts will do.
What are you Oh, I
But
see
Hell
you.
Short didn't work either.
Put a cross on yourself. I will return.
The stretched figure turns and runs, winding between... The peasant regretfully remembers his lost wooden... The man agrees that you can't argue with demons, and...
It's still giving me the option, so I'm going to keep trying.
The field covered with fog reminds you of Nimzia. When you put the mash on the stump, you hear...
Howdy, Master of the Forest.
Hey there, leave the mash on the stove and be on your way.
Well, I've learned what I needed, Forest. You shouldn't have stolen the I can make this chart come clean. But what Zuccover should I use?
So it is a
For what
peasant or a
evil spirit?
Vodunoi. I don't think it should be a boat, you know. Is it just a normal person dressed up as a spirit?
I don't need any Zagavers for you. Remove your costume. Look at them playing Yuletide games.
Really?
You whisper a black Zagaver, and the would-be Leshi splits in two.
Hey, you. Why did you fall? Hey!
Wow.
Well, hello, Master of the Forest.
Well, hello, but what's the point of fighting? I fell because of the girl. Something struck me over the head, as if with a whip. I think I even heard whoosh.
What whip? What whoosh?
But the whip goes zhoosh.
That's what I said. Whoosh.
The whip goes flash. You don't know anything.
I don't care for your whips, man. Why are you pretending to be a Leshi?
So you figured it out. But it's not that bad, understand?
We too need mash like any other Leshi.
Tell me, where did you take the plow?
Oh, you know about that too. Let's do it this way. We give you money, and you forget all about this.
No, I don't like you, because you made me lose the thing twice.
Oh no. Either you tell me where a wooden plow is, or I curse you both so badly that you'll be hunchbacks until the day you die.
All right. We hid it here.
The Master of the Forest shows you the cache where the tool was hidden.
And now let's go, you hear? We'll give you money.
Yeah, I got the plow back.
All right. Fine by me.
Well, that's what we like to hear. Here you are. This is all we have. Well, bye-bye.
No, they were not worth just 5.
The Master of the Forest disappears into the trees, and you return to the plow owner.
I mean, I guess I should have known that it was just a couple of normal people. They did call that it was someone else taking the Leshy's spot. I just figured it was, Chorts taking the Leshy's spot.
Your acquaintance beams with joy when you tell him about the wooden plow you found. This is the most important tool for him. He thanks you, bows low, and gives you some food for the road. With restraint, you tell him that the Leshy won't bother him anymore, and say your goodbyes.
Probably should have told him it wasn't the Leshy. Okay, so that had to be intentional, because it's not letting me go back now. Probably because I didn't, get the optional task. So that's probably why it let me go back again.
The presence of the fever isn't apparent, but you feel it, filling people with horror and grief, wearing them out more and more every hour. That's how evil spirits replenish their powers. If you don't drive away the fever, it might decimate all of Iskor, and then jump onto someone's shoulder to find more victims.
That does make me wonder, though, if there are other times when I failed one of the knowledge checks that I could have gone back to.
The streets are strangely empty. Many of the shutters are closed, and even the tiniest amount of silver light doesn't shine through the thick curtains. You knock on one izba, and then another, but no one answers. Finally, one anxious peasant tells you that all the sick are at the physician's place, near the village. He doesn't open the gates to you. The doors of the stone church are closed. Near the porch, a couple of Chorts are playing cards. Happy with the peasants' deaths, the Chorts feel themselves at home. You can play with them, but if you lose, they will momentarily take control of your soul.
I haven't played cards in a while. Why not? See if I remember how. Ah. One, but technically so did the other one. Yeah, let's go to the market after this, just in case there's a way to heal.
You find a house in a picturesque place near his court. The Izba is really crawling with cockroaches. They gather in places where light from the sliver of sun or the stove don't reach. In the far corner, you notice a chort. That's the reason for all the insects.
Hey, demon! Stop right there. You can't hide from me.
Greetings, Witch Mistress. I am here on your kind's behalf, so everything is in order.
Well, that's enough. Old Yegor told me to let you go.
How is that? I'm not used to this sort of thing. I'm not your typical chart. I know how to do my job. I was told to breed cockroaches. That's what I do. I don't believe you. Let old Yegor come for his charts by himself.
He no longer can.
Why is that? I'm his only diligent chart. He'd better come.
Yegor won't be able to come for this chort. But how can I convince him?
Old, busy, dead, not his chorts. I mean, he is old, and he is busy. Technically dead would convince him, but I think his chorts would know that he's not dead. Not his chorts might be a little harder to convince. I wonder if the knowledge check will work this time. Nope, that's not helpful. Literally just decrease the amount of XP I get. So do I say he's old? I mean, I have some of his chorts. I can prove that most of his chorts aren't his anymore.
He passed his chorts to me. So you should listen to me from now on.
I feel like I should get the full XP for that since I didn't actually get a hint.
Come on, enough with these cockroaches.
Oh, I see. Well, if that's how it is. But I'll need another job.
You don't have time to object before the chort turns into a dark whirlwind and flies into your pestir. As soon as the chort disappears, the cockroaches scatter. The grateful peasant gives you some of his food on your way.
And he's just automatically an idle chort. I can't send him out. Just in time for me to be wanting to use spikes.
You get to the empty Iskor market. The empty shops are looking at you like the eyes of dead men. You clutch your book against your will, and for a good reason. You notice chorts that have gone hungry without people hustling around.
Oh, so it's not a chance to heal, it's a chance to lose HP. You know what? Why not? So close. But good enough. That's a lot of damage. Well, even if I'm not getting any of the well burst, at least getting some defense. Don't think he's gonna have time to heal, so I don't want to focus on him. And let's use an Adam's head. Click. That should be good. hopefully we should be at least at decent health with all that. And we gotta run around in the... Oh. You're dead. Run around in the rain.
Lord, are those bodies? So many of them, just left lying in the street.
You feel uneasy because of the flies buzzing around the victims of the fever. Nevertheless, you've reached your goal. Now you need to wait for the night and gather the necessary ingredients without driving the fever out.
Still want to run around and see if we can find some herbs or something. See, there's one right there. If I can get around this bucket. Oh, and there was a chair apparently.
These are the washed bandages and clothes.
Various tools are kept here for work in the garden. Some household birds live here as well.
Don't go walking around here. Aren't you afraid to catch the disease? Haven't you heard we have a visitor here?
Man, this guy's really sick if he's got smoke coming out of his mouth.
Well, go. Don't stare at me like that. We don't have enough medicine as it is. We don't need another sick girl here.
Tell me about this sickness of yours. When did it come on?
Not so long ago, but this sister packs quite a punch. Grabs everyone indiscriminately. Many of those are dead already. So go on, go hide at home, so she won't take you too. I've already seen all that I need. I want to help these people.
What do you use to cure the fever?
Nothing. There are no Noahs around. We called for a doctor. He hasn't any time for us. They say he was also cursed. I am the only one left here. I've been working like a dog.
What's the name of the doctor?
Alexander.
Some educated person, studied in Petersburg, Alexander. We built this hospital with his donations. He's also the animal doctor here. He used to help with animals in this area.
Yeah, he's a bit, occupied.
What can you tell me about your village?
Well, it's your typical village. They say that Chud used to live here long ago. People tell all kinds of stories, especially about the ruins on the hill.
I'm a knower. I know my herbs. I can help you with the cure. I'll need some bottles for decoction. Can I take yours?
Oh, the Lord in heaven, of course. I don't even know how to help the sick.
To get rid of the fever, I'll need cuckoo's tears, Adam's head, and chicken droppings. The herbs I'm certain to find in the yard.
Ah.
So many vials. All with herbs, I bet.
So those herbs weren't for me. On the right side, I know where to get the last one.
Various tools are kept here for work in the garden. You disperse the chickens and gather enough ingredients for the decoction. You found all the herbs you need. The medicine is ready, but the peasant needs precisely 4 cups of concoction. The kitchenware is not the most fitting, but you realize that even it will do to measure the necessary amount.
Oh. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Ugh. Okay. That leaves me with 3 in here. I do 3 out of here. That leaves me with 2 there. Okay. So I have a total of 8. I need 4. If I move these over here, that doesn't really do much for me. I have 2 here now. Move this over, that doesn't help. Nope, wrong one. That was the wrong one. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Okay. Let's see if we can do that again. Small bottle. Then small bottle. Then put this large bottle. That leaves 1 here. So if I go to the small bottle now, that'll make 3. And oh, I was gonna add the 3 to the 1, but
you should give it to the peasant suffering from the fever.
I absolutely knew that. I definitely knew that was how that was gonna work. I definitely wasn't gonna add the 3 to the 1 in the right and think that was gonna work. Okay. Listen, I got there, Ben. I got there. That's what's important.
The most complicated cases are assigned here. One of the patients is shaking with fever, so she marked him. You can help the sick and drive her out, but for that, you'll need to make a concoction.
I think he's a little more than marked. There's smoke coming out of his mouth.
You draw a circle, give the sick person some of the concoction, and take a step back.
What a pleasant meeting. I've always been attracted to magi of all sorts.
She looks interesting.
I like your secrets. Did you know, girl, they're much more dangerous than me. I am, of course, speaking about my insatiability.
Secrets? Knowers don't have many secrets. No more than regular people.
Oh, that is not so. A long time ago, my father, Herod the Great, had to kill countless innocent children. Can we blame him for that? Or should we blame the magi who kept quiet about your mysterious future king? And where is he now, when the one in charge of these lives is obviously me?
Ha! She thinks she's the elder spirit here. She wishes.
Tell me, what kind of chort are you?
Oh, these northern backwoods. What refinement and manners. But I don't mind talking to you. You may prove to be a better talker than these good-for-nothing peasants. Remember my name, Salamea. My sisters may not care for names, but not me. Not me.
Well, that doesn't match your name tag. It says Viharatka, not Solomia.
Not Lucia, not Flamea, not Karkusha, not Plumpea. I'm shaking even thinking about these nicknames. Shaking! But I digress. Yes, I am the same as you. I used to be human. Well, you know. Now I have more power than any mortal.
Don't compare us. I'm nothing like you.
Not like me. Yet.
Why do you torture these people?
It's my destiny. My necessity. You see, young sorceress, I'm an ancient and immortal being, but I need to feed on these sick.
I need...
Of course, you need a dead man for the ritual of the summer solstice. Oh, Magi. Millenniums pass and you don't change. Well, be glad that you met me. I offer you my sacrifice as a sign of respect to those who seek knowledge.
I have to decide what to do with this demon.
I mean, she is giving you what you need. But technically, you already have that. If we can just drive the fever out of this one guy. She's probably not going to appreciate that. I don't want to attack her because she seems... I don't want to attack her. Let's...
Looks like this demon won't be easy to negotiate with. I'll make her leave only if I kill a peasant or outsmart her. I don't think this hot-headed demon will stay here if I mock her properly. Listen, Karkusha.
I'm not Karkusha to you. I'm Salamea. Salamea!
What? I'm not sure I heard you right. Flamia or something?
Oh dear.
I'll leave this house, but for a little while. You can't drive me away, and I don't want to fight you.
See, she doesn't want to fight us either, so we're good.
There are so many ancient cities around where I can hide and wait you out, as well as in my own chambers. I won't test my fortune. After all, it's not the first time I've encountered Magi.
You don't have time to read a Zagavur before the fever turns into a foul whirlwind and flies away.
Judging by the fact that the peasant hasn't gotten better, she left a piece of her essence in the hospital.
I guess I have to go after it.
Now I need to track her. I better not make any mistakes. She spoke of some ancient city. Where could she run to? It's unlikely she made it far from her victims.
Sheridan and Vilgort are current cities. Iskor is where we are now. So this is the only one I can think of. I would hit the hint button, but that hasn't been working.
Cairn people used to live in Gudimkar, but it's rather far away. I've heard there's an old chewed hill fort near Iskor. She'll wait for me there.
Without wasting any time, you go after the demon.
And I thought I was going to be staying nearby. Still need those bodies.
The narrow crawl space between the rocks is filled with a sickly fog. It indicates that you're on the right track. Salamea is hiding somewhere in the ancient Chuj town. She left some of her henchmen here. You take out your black book.
Well, that's not too terrible. It's got 2 of the growing guys, which isn't ideal, but it'll work. No one has curse yet, so that's not ideal. Oh boy, they're getting bigger. Probably just get rid of this one. These guys don't seem like they're going to cast waste on me. On the bright side, they don't seem to heal when they get bigger. Just kind of get bigger. I should get rid of him, so that'll be nice. They will eventually do something other than getting bigger, though. And that's what I was worried about. Only I had a few more of those. Goodness. will just have to take some of that damage, I think. I was definitely hoping that at least one of them would get knocked down there. He should get knocked down by the waist next. Ah, hey. This. Yeah, I'm going to be at a very large disadvantage if I have to actually fight the beaver lady. As much as I want to get to this, I think I need to be drawing more pages at the moment. There she is. Pretty scorpion lady.
You found me. Nice work, sorceress. But you won't beat me.
I ordered you around even before we'd met. And I order you now. Leave a score.
Yeah, we're doomed. She has 450 health. We're starting at 49 health. This is terrible. She is exactly what I am not built to work with. Okay. Hold on, can I undo that? That was a bad time. Does he even have health? I don't think so. Man, that's a convenient timing. Okay, so I have immunity to waste and poison. I have rot, which increases poison. And undead, which means healing effects deal damage? That's not that's not nice. And decomposure, which increases waste, but I'm immune to waste. Man, that was a lucky draw, for what it's worth. Unfortunately, she is also healed by waste, which I can't really fix. It would be nice if I could just get rid of this. It's kind of in the way. Suppress it. How dare you? Okay, that's going to be useful in a second.
How arrogant. You don't really think you can defeat Irod's daughter, do you?
I don't care if you're the devil's daughter.
I can either do this, or I can hope the crying herb takes away that imminence thing. I don't have any way to heal if I mess it up, though. So I think this is my best option here. Imminence is still here. I don't have any waste, though. No decomposure, no waste, no poison. Ugh. they're all waste. They're all waste. So can I afford to give her more waste? Just to get rid of these cards. I think it's alright. Just to get rid of the cards. Ouch.
Stop! Don't kill me. Let's make a deal.
Grandpa warned me of your cunning. I won't be fooled.
Okay, so hopefully the waste she put on me should heal me for this round at least. She's about to do direct damage, so I need this. Be nice if he was back, but he's not. I don't want to play either of those on her. Great. Just do some quick health. Got burning herbs or regeneration. And burning herbs, because I'm definitely using. Well, I'm definitely burning through herbs. She is surprisingly low on health now, which is about to change because she's about to. Oh! Wait, but she had the thing. She had the thing to heal with waste? Did I somehow remove that? But usually in a boss battle you can't remove that stuff. Huh. Whatever, I won.
The fever is gone. It won't bother Iskor for the next couple of years. Unfortunately, it is very hard to banish this malady permanently, the same as the other ancient shorts. After waiting for a night with a heavy heart,
You gather enough fat for the ritual candles from the Solomea victims. The dead won't need it anyway.
That wasn't too bad.
I tracked this fever. Couple of Zagavars and that's it. The end of her demonic existence.
You've improved your mastery over sorcery, Vasilisa. I made the right choice to teach you.
So you think I can become stronger than you?
Well, no one can say that.
Yes, you can. I'm literally already stronger than you. I broke 5 out of the 7 seals. When you broke none, I'm already stronger.
What are you going to look for?
That church towel Saveli took to Pentiag.
That's all that's left.
The priest said that he's fighting with some evil spirits in Church of the Epiphany.
Yeah, he always wanted to be some kind of an inquisitor or something. This church has been long forgotten, and now it's even worse than that. No one knows the reason, so you're going to find it out.
To Pentiag then. Well, I should start preparations.
Oh boy. Everyone's done with their task today, apparently. Oh. Oh, I do not like you. Well, I guess that means the 13th brother's finally going to get an actual job. Because there's no way I'm sending him out. But Karko, you're getting first dibs since you have the herb thing, so you need fire. And naturally nothing is for fire. Well, I guess we'll try this one. We do have a weather one. And calamity, so we can get some. We already know we don't have fire. So, was there an animals one? There is. A cow. That one's kind of interesting, though. Like, what's the point of putting lichen on a cow? Yeah, I know, I was talking about how I didn't want to increase my sins, but I use waste a lot.
Well, who's there? Maria, is it you?
Hello, old Igor. Vasilisa?
Well, how do you do?
Oh, Vasilisa, everything is quite well. I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, you don't? You must bring gifts to Kolduns, you know?
Well, I brought some milk. We've just moved into my husband's old isba. It has a spacious inner porch. The cattle can live at ease there.
So, why are you here? Did you find that old love charm of yours?
Oh my, no, thank God. Everything would be fine if not for some strange things at night. Some sounds, like a howling or someone crying. I have an old loom, and I hear at night these sounds. Shur, 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 like someone is working on it. It is so scary, I can't sleep. Seems like the Sisetka doesn't like me.
Off the top of my head, I've got no clue. Let's see. Kikimora was one of the ones that suggested, and they do say something about yarn. You can't take yarn from a Kikimora. Seeing a Kikimora weaving meant there would be a death in the family. To hear it rattling bobbins meant trouble. However, if a kind spirit took up the spinning wheel, he could weave fortune, health, or luck. So, probably the Kikimora.
The Kikimora weaves at night. Who else?
Oh my lord, what a bad omen. Please help me, Vasilisa. Don't leave me in a lurch. She'll kill me, I can feel it. She looks at me while I sleep, constantly, vigilantly. Only her eyes are glowing in the dark, like pale lanterns.
If we won't drive off this Kikimora, she'll kill her. If not today, then tomorrow, that's for sure.
Very well. I'll visit your place. If I have time, that is.
Thank you, my dear friend. I'll wait for you at home.
One nobleman passed through Vilgord from Perm, so I read about your Nemzia in the paper. It never reappeared.
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
who knows?
I'm sincerely not sure how that managed to skip everything. The cat stepped on the keyboard for 1 second, and then suddenly there were no more dialogue. Thought at worst she could, skip one line, but the whole dialogue.
So, how's the progress going on your...
Soon they all will be gone. I think we can make it in time.
How do you like my new fur? What a glow.
I don't know how to address you now. Proshka or Voipil?
Roska it is. I've told you that I'll stay with you until all the seals are open. You've helped me, now it's my turn. I'm not scared of any charts. How can they possibly harm me?
Yeah,
Enough
that
of
seems
this
to be the
Sisetka
same.
business. When you free your guy, I go back to mountains. I will fly around like a free northern wind. I won't forget a thing that way.
Well, I guess I can't get that dialogue back.
You only reach the outskirts of Banteg by evening. The further north you go, the grimmer the forests around seem to you. Joyless memories of Leshis and Nimzia return to you. It looks like the local forests have some master of their own. Your thoughts are interrupted by a group of peasants calling out to someone. Your worries prove true. The local Leshi took someone to his domain. For several days, the peasants have been trying to find the missing man, but offerings and prayers were of no avail.
Oh, I guess I can help.
You decide to find the missing man yourself and go off-road, continuing on your way to Pantik through the forest. Who knows? Maybe you'll meet him there. However, your expectations don't come true. Instead of a peasant, you meet several pensive forest spirits walking along the road.
That's annoying. Let's get rid of him as quick as we can. That's practically my entire book at the moment. Goodness. Oh, that was curse, not waste. Whoops. I do wish he'd stop trying to heal his people. Just get rid of all those white pages, so I won't have to worry about not being able to use them. It's fine, I can take 15, I guess. Still would have been better with some defense, but eh. And now his healer's down. So it's just us. Isn't too bad.
You for the herbs too? I can sell you some of mine.
Oh, she's a new herbalist. Haven't seen her before. I think that should be fine. Grab that one as well. Definitely been wanting to run into another herbalist, though. My herbs are running a little dry.
You quickly find the familiar Izba of Maria. Several years ago, you yourself brewed her a love potion under the supervision of old Yegor. Now she's married to the man she had her eye on, and it looks like they have moved into the huge mansion she often spoke about at evening gatherings. You enter and find Maria by the loom.
Howdy. May your ball always have some wool left.
And the same to you, girl, Lord willing. Oh, thank you for coming, Vasa. I can't sit still. Here, take a look at my loom. It's fine at daytime, but at night, oh Lord, my skin crawls.
She sits there and watches me closely, constantly scratches at something.
You approach the loom and immediately feel the presence of an evil spirit.
Maria was right. Powerful demon was placed here. She has good reason to be afraid. The Kikimora is here, but where exactly? We can't find it that easily. Since when have you had this chort?
Oh, Vasya, Lord help me. For a week or so, maybe. I asked for your help right away. Who else would help me if not you?
What else happened a week ago?
Nothing. I didn't perform divinations, didn't curse at anyone. I only prayed.
And didn't you argue with anyone? Your husband included.
I don't think so. There was one trivial thing, an argument with the carpenters. They fixed our izba for us.
Why arguing with the knowers?
Come on, you pay them money, treat them. You'll go broke like that.
So that's how you think. Well, the Kikimora will strangle you at night then.
Oh, Lord, help me. I wasn't doing it out of spite, Vasya.
I mean, you should definitely pay people for their services. I mean, it's kind of our job to help.
All right, I'll pay them a visit. Perhaps they were the ones who planted a Kikimora.
They live close to Anbor, the factory near the river. But come back quick. What if it strangles me at night?
All right, don't be afraid. I'll be back shortly.
To be fair, she doesn't seem to be of the best moral standing. She got her husband with a love potion, which not exactly the most ethical choice, being honest. And she doesn't want to pay the carpenters who fixed her house.
Looks like the carpenter's factory is situated here, and they have their hands full, even at this late hour. There are some wooden frames lying by the river for floating wood downstream. Here you can also see some blockhouses, ready for selling and transporting. Several carpenters are busy with one of the new izbas. The sounds of their axes resonate with your steps.
Unfortunately, I'd also be wrong to not help. So,
the carpenters are immersed in their work and pay you no mind. The fresh wood smells pleasant. You inspect the new izbas, but there's nothing else to look at here. There are no evil spirits. All the chorts have flown away, as far as possible from the noisy factory.
God be with you.
Howdy. What brings you here? Wait, I know her. Water meeting! Vasilisa! Howdy! Well, I won't forget you. You're like a mother to me. I'd be running around as a wolf if it weren't for you. I have a pryanik from Tula with your name on it. Here. I saw you were a special girl the instant you beat me at drinking. Here is my factory. It's a great one.
It is true, but they say you put chorts in your clients' houses.
Well, you're a knower too. You know how it is.
You think I curse everyone to death for every insult?
What death? I'm not dealing with sorcery at all. Tricks, that's it.
Maria has a Kikimora in her house.
Jesus Christ! I just wanted to scare her. Slipped a doll in, that's it.
Well, you did scare her. But if we don't get rid of the Kikimora, she will soon greet God by herself.
I thought it was a regular doll. I bought it from a peddler. Looked like a live one, it did, with such smooth hair.
It must have been human hair. Of an unchristened child who died before his time. So his soul now lives within a toy.
Jesus! Come, Vasilisa. I remember where I hid the doll. I'll help you find it.
it's a very particular way to get a spirit in there. And using a dead kid to make a doll is... I mean, that's a lot.
You return to Maria's house with the carpenter. He fearfully asks for forgiveness and points at a secret shelf behind the stove. On the hidden shelf, you find a toy masked by spider webs. It's covered in strange patterns that make your head hurt when you look at them. The doll's frozen look is filled with hate, and its head is adorned with a mop of human hair.
So we can keep the doll or burn it. Why would I want the doll? Of course we're gonna burn it.
After chasing everyone out of the Izba, you light the stove with a blue flame, draw a circle, throw the doll into the fire, and recollect the old words of Azagavar.
I guess if we wanted to use it to curse someone else, we could keep it, but no. It's not really doing much. The most trouble this would actually be is just if the ward actually activates. Which is going to in a second, but... it's worth a shot. Yeah, she's kind of just doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, this fight would be pretty much impossible if you can just get the waste in on her. Most of these spells are pretty much just kind of playing with her. Waste is the only thing that's actually doing anything. And down she goes.
Several crooked Izbas are standing near the river, poverty and gloom emanating from their blackened walls. The gloomy picture is aggravated by the weepings of the mourners. It looks like there's been a death in one of the houses. When you come closer, you notice a woman digging at one of the corners of the house. There's no mistaking it. You've met a local witch. As you suspected, she's collecting earth by the red corner of the house, a place where they pour out water. The water they wash the deceased with.
Collect some earth to chase away the witch or bee. I don't see why I should do either of those. I mean, I don't see what's wrong with her collecting some dirt. I guess I might as well.
You decide not to miss the opportunity and also take some earth.
He's going to be annoying if he grows too large. His damage gets too much. No, not that one. Let me out. Just in case, we may as well have our immunities up. So far, they haven't shown any indication that they can cast poison or waste, though. Have a prickers. Yep. That should help. That should knock it down. A buha cheese? Another leshy grove. Well, it can never hurt to pay a small visit.
The moment you leave for the woods, you feel ancient Leshy sorcery. Recollecting your recent adventure, you quickly turn your clothes inside out. The forest sorcery at once loses its power over you. You see someone's figure ahead. The demon, luring you again.
Go after him or leave? I mean, logically, I would probably want to leave, but let's go after
You
him.
find a peasant who succumbed to the Leshy's spell several days ago. You help him to get out on the road and continue on your way.
See, it was a good thing.
The stone church of Iliya stands, shining with a fresh whitewash over this prosperous village. A church like this will stand for several centuries, that's for sure. Not like the crooked church of the Epiphany, where no one performs services anymore. What did Saveri forget there? The frightened peasants point you to the crooked tower of the old church. For several days, the deacon has been performing services there, and each time, he looks worse and worse. They say the church is cursed, although they tried to consecrate it with a new icon from Solikamsk.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything here. And he doesn't have herbs.
Inside, the church is built to last, and looks almost like a palace. You whisper a prayer and rest.
Oh, good.
You hear the lingering sounds of songs long known to you. At one of the izbas, you see a late-running Vichorka. It may be worth stopping to listen for a while. You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
Well, she's right. She was right about it being a little sad. It's nice though. I do hope I haven't missed any of the songs. I like listening to them. Herb. Gotta hit the herb.
The church cross has gone lopsided, and the logs are blackened with age.
You knock on the door and hear the familiar voice of Saveli, the deacon.
Who's there? Go away, it's dangerous here.
Saveli, open up! It's me, Vasilisa from Vilgard.
Ha! You won't trick me. Prove you're not a demon. And only then will I let you in.
I don't think I want to use my break group for this.
Let God arise.
All right, I believe you. Come in.
Well, that was quick.
In the center of the iconostasis hangs a new icon that someone recently gifted to the church. You glance at it from below. It differs from the rest with bright colors and a rich frame. But something seems wrong with the traits of the saint, and this time it is not the reproach of his look. You would like to take a closer look, but you need to climb up to do that. The altar is hidden behind the royal doors. You look inside. Saveli looks at you with reproach, but behind the gates, you see only old things, no evil spirits.
Certainly interesting sculptures.
The sculptures are brightly painted by Panteg masters. The paint has already started to come off, but beneath it is just old wood. The iconostasis is still in good condition, although no one performs services here. It seems like the Panteg villagers are taking care of the old icons. You inspect the images of the saints, but don't feel any evil spirits. The icons stare at you reproachfully. The old benches are dry and covered with dust. There are some markings on the benches, but they don't look like short claw marks. It looks like some children drew it.
Interesting.
I didn't expect to meet you here. So you came to belittle holy power? It is of course unlikely, but perhaps you came to help?
What are you doing here in the first place?
There is a rumor across the West that those who have prayed in the Church of the Epiphany have fallen ill. Hardly anyone comes here, and the next thing you know, no one will.
What do you mean, ill?
No one knows. They said they prayed, and their health turned for the worse. I too have read prayers here all day long, and from time to time feel wretched. As if there are some fingers closing around my throat. And to think that only recently we received a gift from Solikamsk, an icon.
How can I help?
A demon hid somewhere here, but I don't know where. I think inside of some item. But inside what? Maybe inside one of the benches. I've been praying for 3 days already, to no avail. Look around here with your witch eyes. Maybe you'll find something. Tell me if you find anything. I will cast all the Lord's might upon this thing.
I see you took a church towel with you. Will you lend it to me? I needed to fix something.
Help me get rid of the demon and you can have it.
All right, we'll see.
Well, nothing I saw seemed particularly evil. I don't think I saw this earlier, though.
An old ladder is lying here.
Oh, right, I can look closer at this thing.
In the center of the iconostasis hangs a new icon. Thus, you climb up a ladder. Now you can take a better look at the new icon. The moment you touch the frame, you feel as if you have been struck by lightning. The icon is haunted. You touch the corner covered with fresh lacquer, and it falls off along with the paint. Beneath it, you discover a picture of hell, with chorts and sinners.
That was easy.
So, did you find where the demon hid himself?
Yes, the chart is in that icon, the one from Solikamsk.
What do you mean in the icon? Are you mocking me? I pray to it every night.
Right. We'll pray some more, and soon you'll say goodbye to your soul. This icon is hell-drawn.
Lord Almighty, move, witch!
Savedi opens a heavy psalter and starts reading monotonous prayers.
Yep, that's a demon, all right.
So, you finally guessed it, and I thought the Solikamsk Khaldun's treated me well. I wasn't fortunate enough and ended up in this backwater shed. Otherwise, hundreds of souls would be mine already.
Hellspawn, I'll send you back to the Inferno. The power of Christ compels you.
It would be nice if he was just, like, actually able to deal with this on his own.
So, that's how you're talking now, dear Deacon. Only recently you were singing hymns to me. You're lucky this witch came to your aid. But what can be done? I'll have to kill you both.
Wait, what kind of chort are you? I haven't seen your kind before.
Oh, an intellectual witch. What a rarity.
Don't listen to it, Vasilisa. He's trying to get inside your head.
Mind your own business, priest.
A sudden gust of wind knocks Savedi off his feet.
Every Khaldun has a different talent, Vasilisa. Some are good at Zagavars, other are good at art. Like my masters, they paint images of noble demons and spread them throughout the gubernia. People don't even notice that they become our allies. I can respect a thirst for knowledge. I've been an icon, didn't work out. Maybe I can be of service to you.
To be fair, that is a pretty clever way to hide a chort.
My price isn't high. Push the deacon out of this circle.
Ooh, that is tempting. That is He was kind of mean when I got here. He was. Yeah, I know how to click. He... I mean... I think I technically did worse with the last sheet. And that would be the easiest way to end this. Or I could fight him, but like... This one's pretty cool. I kinda like him.
A sharp push, and the deacon stands beyond the line of the circle.
What? Vasilisa! No! No!
I mean, I just need his towel.
You take the towel and quickly leave the old church. You wouldn't want to be seen close to a dead deacon. You're not afraid. The superstitious peasants would be right to guess that he was killed by Chorts.
That was only 10 sin, that wasn't too bad.
So I pushed Saveli out, as the demon wanted. Now I have another demon on my roster.
Well, to hell with that priest. We need demons more than him. A pity that you had to leave the icon there, though. I'd like to take a look at that demonic work. It is said that Khaldoons make their chorts to draw these pieces. It means that they paint them from their memories. All they paint is true. You took a towel, that's what matters. Well, where are we with those Kupala rituals?
I think I found everything that I need. Here's the towel, here's the church knife, and here's the fever candle.
Well done, Vasilisa. I didn't doubt you'd make it in time. It is time. Go to the forest in the evening and look for the flower.
Don't I still have 2 seals to break?
I need to get ready. Who knows what kind of demons are guarding it?
Sound thinking. Everybody wants to find the flower, but not everyone can.
I'm ready, Grandpa.
Yes, methinks if not you, then who else? Both Khaldoons and regular folk are looking for it. Somebody did find it.
So can do it too, then. They say this flower is alive, made of fire.
Evil spirits are guarding it. You know the ritual, but also remember what I taught you. When the demons fly after you, don't look back.
Why don't Khaldoons look for it every year, Grandpa?
What do you mean? They do, but scarcely anyone finds it. And among those who do find it, not everyone is able to come back. I knew a couple of Black Knowers who found the flower. None of them returned. Shorts told me about one of them.
Why can't people find the flower?
They can't even see Shorts, not to mention the flower. They sometimes run into it by chance. One short told me how he traded a bast shoe with a flower inside for a snuff of tobacco from some shepherd. These things happen too.
Why do Chorts need the flower?
It makes them powerful, almost like a Khaldoon. It's different for everyone. Some see buried treasures, some gain power. The Chorts think differently too. Some go up the ladder in hell, some try to escape their fate. You get all sorts in life.
Well, I'll go get ready.
God helps.
Well, I guess we've got one more item to gather for this ritual, but we'll have to do that next time. For now, that is all the time that I have for today. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, if you'd like to catch any of the previous episodes, they are all uploaded on my YouTube channel at ShadowT5er. And if you'd like to catch this live in the future, it will be on twitch.tv/ShadowT5er. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time.